It
Don't be
can well take
surprised if there
place.
is localized action. But let me also get in, General Soy. One aspect is, and the government of India has been stressing this since 5th of August 2019, since Article 370 was abrogated, the number of terrorist incidents has consistently come down in the Kashmir Valley. In fact, in 2018, the calendar year of 2018, just before Article 370 was abrogated, there were over 200 terrorist incidents. In that year, 2019, it came down to 135, then 140, 153, 151. And this year in 2023, so far, in the first 3 months, only 11 incidents have been reported so far. Is this attack, today's attack, also an attempt by the terrorists to blow holes in that narrative that normalcy is returning to Kashmir?
Yes, Zaka, absolutely right. Absolutely, you are bang on target because gradually, after Article 370 has been removed, the level of violence, the stone throwing is almost nil, and the number of terrorist incidents, loss of lives have reduced considerably. The number of tourists who are visiting the Kashmir is absolutely record numbers have gone. All the hotels are full, all the resorts are full. So normalcy is returning, which probably is not palatable to Pakistan, which is not palatable to the people who are against the peace or against the normalcy in the Kashmir. So this is, and now in the May, the G20 summit is there, which was again a major message to the world that we are normal, absolute things are normal, and which is a fact. So this incident, though will try to derail or maybe to try and set the narrative. However, I feel that this kind of thing, the sole incident or isolated incident, cannot change the overall scenario, overall peace efforts by the government of India and the people of Kashmir, who are also now got used to the living a normal life. They start going to office, they start working, they're seeing the educational institute opening, the children studying, they're going to places all over India, and people from all over India and globe are visiting there. So they are also used to it. Probably that is not getting palatable to the Pakistan, which is very unfortunate, who themselves are facing the biggest problem, whether it is financial or a political crisis.
So let me ask General Sinha, on the Pakistan question, we know two things. One, today the Pakistan government announced that their Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto will be traveling to India for the SCO Foreign Ministers meeting next month. Also, this PAFF, or earlier TRF, are these just simply offshoots and different variations of either Lashkar-e-Taiba or the Jaish-e-Mohammed? Because ultimately, yes, as long as Pakistan was in the grey list of the FATF, they had to sort of rein in the workings of these groups. But now, these offshoots or organizations have cropped up with a new name only to circumvent the FATF action and the ambit of the FATF. Ultimately, the Pakistani deep state is still promoting these terror groups to cross over and attack India.
Good evening, Jaka and Jai Hind. First, my condolence to those 5 brave hearts who have lost their life and one who is surviving and fighting it out. Now, your 2 questions. You have asked 2 things. One thing that Bilawal Bhutto is going to come for the SCO meeting. And second thing you asked about those tanjeems which has taken a different form and names. First thing, I will touch, which is the larger aspect of the timings and these meetings, basically the SCO meeting and related to Pakistan. What happened? Pakistan is playing the double game, which we have not understood. We have not slightly not trying to understand this. If we are understanding it, we are just pressing it to that everything is going to be we'll able to pass through that time sets or the meetings which we have planned in these areas. First thing, we have to understand that when we have chosen a venue of G20 in Jammu and Kashmir, it is the two people who have got, one is China, we are living in China, and second is Pakistan. It is a direct linkages. If this goes through, incident free, the thing is altogether a different messaging, which have got a strategic, implications, and it has got not only within the region, but all over the world.
Incidentally, both these countries, General Sinha, just a moment, both these countries had opposed to the G20 meeting happening in Srinagar, and the government of India went ahead despite whatever opposition these two countries had put up. Anyway, go on, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why this game is being played. I will just take you back because the SCO you talked about, and this SCO meeting is first, which is going on. If you take your mind back, few days back, we had we have seen the changing of name of the 15 places in Arunachal Pradesh when we had an official meeting of SCO in Arunachal Pradesh. China that day only they were absentees on these and they changed the name. So at that time also, when I take my mind and try it out, they did it intentionally because they wanted to give a message that Arunachal Pradesh, what they clamored to 90,000 square kilometer in that area, which they are doing it in number of fronts.
Okay.
Whether it is border villages. Well, now the China angle is here also. China and Pakistan is not playing this game alone. China is playing along with them in a big way. And that's why your question is very relevant when you are asking about these TRF and PFF. They are not the offshoots. They are the same thing. Whether it is the name can change, we can do it and we can debate here on the TV. But a matter of the fact that when it comes down to the ground, it is the same. Only thing is, it is now being funded. It is now being armed because today's in this incident. Mind you, there is 7.62 bullet, which are the steel core bullets, which has been now recovered from the site. It has happened to the site, Bimbar Gali, 2 kilometers this side. And anyone who knows in this Krishna Ghati area, whether you know the Surankot area and where it has happened, this is the evidence, and you brought it out that it has happened from 3 sites. It is absolutely planned, and few days back, when the chief of Pakistan Army visited in the forward area, there was something was raised. And one statement today, which has come by the Ministry of Defense of Pakistan, giving to because related to the election which has to be held in, and they have brought that raw if will do it. How the raw has come in there. And that same announcement is coming. Then Bilawal Bhutto is going to come and attend the SCO.
Okay.
Had a question mark.
Okay.
So, one second, I will take it. Just put the perspective and your questions. See, we have to understand, Rajaka. It has got a bigger application rather than by just focusing what happened in the incident. That lot of things where the SOPs and the protocols has been because single vehicle moving without road opening at one particular time, army didn't come to know because there was no reactions on ground. That can be taken care of.
Okay. So, Vaid Saab,